Welcome. Now, in the past, you've heard me talk about having focus and vision, and how focus and vision is very important to achieve higher levels in your life. Now, again, I do believe in life we must have focus and vision. But there's a fine line between that focus and vision, between obsession and tunnel vision. Now, you must be focused on your mission to give it all you have, to avoid any distractions, to get to the level that you need to accomplish what you're doing. But I believe you don't have to get so fixated that it's your only focal point, that you miss other ideas and beauty in the course of your day. Now, it's very easy to get wrapped up into something that the slight distraction gets you upset. Let me explain something that happened in my personal life. Now, recently, I got some Legos. You know what Legos are. Legos for my son. It was one of those cities, those real complex cities with the boats and the high towers and the lakes, and you had to build the small pieces. And my son was so excited to build it with Dad. Now, like some of you might have done in the past when you're doing something with your children or whoever you're doing it with, I got so intent of making it perfect and so fixated on the perfection that when my son went to get a piece to put it together, I found myself having frustration on what he was getting, thinking to myself, what are you doing? What are you putting it together? You're going to do it wrong. And then, wow. I had to stop and remember that has nothing to do with the perfection on building this Lego city, but everything to do with the fun I'm having with my son and the time I'm spending with him. It made me realize how many other times in the course of the day do I get so into what I'm doing that a simple question someone might ask or an idea from an associate gives me the first reaction of annoyance. So I realized, what else in my life? What else am I missing in my life? When I get so focused or fixated in that mode. So today, because we all do feel this, I'm going to give you 3 rules to save yourself from tunnel vision in your life. Here's the first one. Stay open-minded. Be flexible. If things aren't exactly how you think they should be, don't get so upset or don't let it take you out of the game. Most of us realize that you're not always right. As soon as you could realize that everything in life you're not right about, this will take you away from that fixation and that obsession. Second, leave your ego at the door. How many times have you heard that? And how many times do you really do it? Having others join in on a project and get recognition is a great feeling. Allow it to happen. 2 or 3 minds are always better than one. Remember that. Third, this is a big one. Slow down. One of my biggest, because I do talk fast. Slow down. We're all in such a hurry to get all the things done that we want to move to the next thing, that we're looking for the obstacles that we have to overcome, that sometimes we miss all the opportunities that are in front of us. So today what I'm saying is this. Don't miss life. Don't move so fast that you miss all the special things that are going to happen. Don't go through the obstacles so quick that you miss all the opportunities that are there. I'm going to tell you a great story that relates this. About 2 years ago, in Washington, D.C. at a metro station, a musician was there. He played about 6 Bach pieces on his violin for about 45 minutes. During that time, approximately 2,000 people went through the station. Now, most of them on their way to where? Work, of course. So after 3 minutes he played, a middle-aged man noticed that he was playing, a musician was playing. He slowed his pace and he stopped for a few seconds, and then he had to hurry on to whatever he was going to. 4 minutes later, after the violinist was playing, he received his first dollar. A woman threw money in a till without even stopping and just continued to walk. 6 minutes into his playing, a young man leaned against the wall to listen to him, then looked at his watch and started to walk again. Obviously, he was late for something. 10 minutes go by after his playing. A 3-year-old boy stopped, but his mother kind of tugged him along and said, "Hurry along." And as she was pulling him, the kid stopped and looked back at the violinist, but the mother kept pushing him hard, continuing to walk. Obviously, they had somewhere to go. This action was repeated by other children as well, but every parent, without exception, forced him to move on. Stop listening, let's go. 45 minutes into the musician playing, only 6 people stopped and stayed for a little while. About 20 people gave him money and continued to walk at their normal pace. He collected a whole $32. So an hour went by. He finished playing, and silence took over. No one noticed. No one applauded, nor were there any recognition. Here's the key to the story. No one knew it, but the violinist that was playing was Joshua Bell, one of the best musicians in the world. He played one of the most intricate pieces ever written with a violin worth $3.5 million. Now, just 2 days before, Joshua Bell sold out a theater in Boston for the seats averaged around $100 a piece. This is a true story. Joshua Bell was playing incognito, and this metro station was organized by the Washington Post as a part of a social experiment about people's perception and tastes and their priorities. The question was raised by doing this. In a commonplace environment, in an inappropriate hour, do we perceive beauty? Do we stop and appreciate it? Do we recognize talent in an unexpected content? Well, I believe one of the possible conclusions to this is this. If you don't have a moment to stop and listen to one of the best musicians in the world, playing some of the finest music ever written, on one of the most beautiful instruments ever made, how many other things are you missing? Believe me, nothing in life is worth getting so absorbed with. Let me ask this. If today was your last day, someone told you today is the last day you're on this earth, would you have any regrets? Would you have left anyone incomplete? Now I'm going to say something. If you get nothing from today, take this. Stop taking yourself so serious. Have some fun this week. Don't get so focused or fixated or get into tunnel vision with obsession that it takes you out of your game for the happiness of your life. And always remember, have fun and make some dreams come true. If you're looking for more out of life and want more information on these type of steps to help you get to new levels in your life, please pick up my book, Wake Up, Jumpstart the Life You've Always Had in Mind. And believe me, it'll take you to some new levels. And if you even want to email me and ask me questions, I would love it. You could go to my website, manginelligroup.com, or you can email me at dan@manginelligroup.com. The book is available on Amazon.com, Barnes & Noble, and BarnesandNoble.com, or on my website. I hope you guys make a difference today. And as always, have fun and make some dreams come true.